A powerful 6.3 magnitude earthquake that occurred on October 7th has wreaked havoc across wide areas of the hard-to-reach rural regions of Herat province. Local doctors report that at least 80 people were injured, with the majority being transported to hospitals for treatment. The U.S. Geological Survey stated that the earthquake occurred around 5 a.m., with the epicenter about 29 kilometers north of Herat City, where over 500,000 people reside. Authorities had to redeploy search and rescue teams to the affected area. Afghanistan has been continuously experiencing powerful earthquakes up to October 11th. A similarly strong one at 6.3 magnitude, but with more devastating destruction, claiming the lives of 2,000 people. Local and national officials have released contrasting statistics regarding the death and injury toll from previous quakes, but Afghanistan's Disaster Management Ministry confirms 2,053 fatalities. Most homes in Afghanistan's rural areas are made of earth and wooden pillars, with very few being sturdily constructed with reinforced concrete. Multi-generational families typically live together under one roof, which means severe earthquakes can potentially cause massive casualties. After war, now earthquakes, the people of Afghanistan are having to brace themselves against the cruelty unleashed by Mother Nature's wrath. A powerful earthquake with a magnitude 6.6 occurred offshore near Izu Islands on the morning of October 9th, causing the area to tremble. The epicenter of the earthquake was located about 342 miles south of Shimoda, Japan, and a depth of approximately 6 miles beneath the seabed. The earthquake generated mild tremors felt in various areas throughout the Izu and Ogasawara Islands. However, there's no initial reports of damage or casualties. Authorities have issued a tsunami warning for the Izu and Ogasawara Islands, alerting the waves up to 1 meter high might occur in those areas. Residents near coastal areas, lakes, or rivers have been advised to immediately evacuate to higher ground. It is expected to take a few hours for authorities to conduct comprehensive damage assessments, especially in remote and distant areas. Officials have also announced the temporary closure of transportation infrastructure in the affected areas for damage inspection. Aftershocks may continue to occur in the coming days. Power outages might occur in areas affected by the earthquake and tsunami. People are advised to be vigilant and adhere to instructions from authorities to ensure safety in this situation, and pay attention to updates from government agencies and rescue organizations. A horrifying earthquake with a magnitude of 5.5 on the Richter scale has shaken the eastern region of China. Bringing unforeseen pain and destruction, Bingyang County, Shandong Province, quietly asleep under the night sky, was abruptly awakened by a terrifying earthquake at 2:33 a.m. Panic enveloped everywhere. Household items trembled, people hastily sought safe shelter in the dark night, and no fewer than 126 buildings collapsed, leaving behind a space of destruction and sorrow. "21 individuals have been hospitalized for various injuries, while others, though uninjured, have lost their homes." The tremors were felt not only within the confines of the Shandong province, but also spread to neighboring areas, even reaching Beijing and several other provinces in northern China. The incident also had significant impacts on the country's public transportation system, according to the Beijing China Railway Group. Not only were there 20 train services from Beijing, Taizhen, and Shanhui temporarily suspended, but also 30 other high-speed rail services were also halted. Nine residential buildings damaged by an earthquake in the city of Malatya, Turkey, were controllably demolished on Friday, September 15th, as the country is still recovering from devastating disaster last February. The severely damaged buildings, evacuated after the February 6th earthquake, collapsed in just a few seconds following simultaneous explosions. A strong 7.8 magnitude earthquake rattled southeastern Turkey near the Syrian border with thousands of aftershocks. At least 15.73 million people in Turkey and Syria were affected by the disaster, with over 55,000 fatalities and nearly 130,000 injuries. Millions were forced to abandon their homes. The disaster further aggravated an already severe situation in the region, surrounded by a 12-year-long conflict in Syria and the refugee crisis. Significant earthquakes ravaged the southeastern part of the country in February, claiming over 50,000 lives and causing more than $100 billion in damage. A father and son were fortunate to escape a wildfire in Glacier National Park in Montana on August 12th. Forced to drive through the flames, avoid debris, and endure an increasingly hot vehicle.
See, just go easy now. Easy so we can see, Joseph.
Dad, what if a tree falls on us?
Okay, slow down.
Please, God, help us. Please, God.
You're good. You're doing good.
Oh my God. Dad, we can't get out.
The then small Howe Ridge fire began to expand from 5 acres to over 2,000 acres within hours. At least 7 private residences and several other structures belonging to the National Park Service were incinerated by the fires at the historic Kelly Camp area and other park services. By September 9th, the fire had shown to spread to 13,671 acres, some of which were backfires intentionally set by firefighters to prevent the uncontrolled spread of the wildfire. The cost of the firefighting is estimated to rise to $12 million. A group of women rushed to assist a street vendor, grabbing hold of the strings of the floating balloons and attempting to prevent them from flying away in the city of Huatu, Zhejiang Province, China. However, their efforts proved futile as the wind was too strong and the last balloons were eventually released by gusts of wind that carried them away. The sight of the colorful hydrogen balloons soaring into the wind was spectacular, prompting many people to take out their phones and record videos. Similar to the case of the ladies, this man is also resisting the force of the wind to hold on to the flying balloons, and he is even stronger. In 2022, a tornado struck the San Lazaro area in Santa Cruz, Manila, amid the heavy rain on Wednesday, June 22nd. The moment when the tornado sent trees flying and a vehicle overturned was caught on camera. The tornado was seen blowing away traffic signposts and large tree branches on the road, and even cars had to temporarily move, avoiding unnecessary risks. Residents ensured their safety by taking shelter in a nearby shopping center. Typhoon Mujigae caused a large tornado in China on August 4th, 2015. The tornado, as witnessed by local residents in Foshan, revealed the mushroom-shaped clouds appearing in the sky at around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It moved swiftly, toppling a train car, flattening a house, and blowing a crane off the roof of a building, causing extensive damage to the city of Foshan. Tornadoes are a natural phenomenon and cannot be predicted in terms of timing and location. Canada, like other countries in the world, has the potential to be affected by tornadoes, especially in regions in the western and central parts of the country. A rare and stunning golden tornado has appeared in Russia. The two-colored tornado in Darjan, Romania, on April 30th, 2019, was a sand clock-shaped tornado with winds reaching 90 kilometers an hour, causing significant property damage as it swept through. A powerful tornado struck the city of Blagovedensk in eastern part of Russia, creating a spectacular scene. With its immense strength, the tornado blew away roofs of numerous houses, and swirls of debris were formed in the city's sky. On May 28, 2021, a terrifying storm descended upon a farm and village in Stryataraba, Russia. The severe destruction caused by the storm left around 300 farmers and residents in the area stranded. Their visibility was significantly limited by heavy rain and strong winds. In a matter of moments, the wind carried away large storage sheds across the farm, and everything disappeared in less than 30 seconds. However, the person recording this video remained remarkably calm. A fierce storm accompanied by heavy rain and strong winds hit the Haimen area of Fujian province in China, leading to an emergency situation. The The Hyman Meteorological Observatory issued an orange warning signal for the risk of thunderstorms and strong winds, along with a yellow warning signal for heavy rainfall indicating the danger of the storm. With terrifying speeds reaching up to 150 kilometers an hour, the storm forced residents to struggle to find safe shelter. Their daily lives were disrupted by this severe natural disaster. The couple hurriedly brought their belongings inside before the tornado arrived. Some people believe their actions were very dangerous and they need a tornado safety course.
Oh, this is not a joke! This is not a joke!
The dog was in a panic before the 7.1 magnitude earthquake in Davao on January 20th, 2021. The owner of the dog explained that their pet frequently jumped over the fence and had to be caught by the city authorities 3 times, so they decided to leash the dog to ensure its safety. The owner mentioned that after the earthquake, their dog was still fine and happy, which brought relief and happiness to many animal lovers. The vehicle remained undamaged after a severe tornado, as seen in the video posted on social media. Some playful comments suggested this car deserved an Oscar award. A sudden and intense earthquake disrupted the school day for students in Sichuan province, China, forcing people to face panic and seek safe refuge. A similar incident also occurred in Lushan. Video footage from the schools captured scenes of students and staff rushing out from under the desks and then running to open spaces like playgrounds and roads to avoid the earthquake's danger. Although the earthquake had a magnitude of 4.8 on the Richter scale and there were no reports of casualties or significant building damage, concerns arose due to minor damage to some structures. If you'd like to express your feelings about this video or you have some personal stories to share, please let us know by putting your comments or experiences in the comments. made of earth and wooden pillars, with very few being sturdily constructed with reinforced concrete. Multi-generational families typically live together under one roof.